Java loops. Let's see how Java loops are executed. While, do while, and for. Java while loop. While loop execution steps when the program is in execution. It checks whether the condition is true or false. If it is true, then statements are evaluated. Then again the condition is checked. If the condition is true, again it evaluates the step 2, otherwise the loop is terminated. The while loop is a preconditioning loop. It checks first the condition before statements are evaluated. This is a Java example for a while loop. First, a variable declaration. Now I is an integer. Then the initialization, I is 1. The condition, I less than or equal 5. Now here I is 1. Then the condition is 1 less than or equal 5. It is true. Then the loop inside is in execution. It prints 1. Then I is increased by 1. Now I is 2. Again the condition is checked. It is true because 2 less than or equal 5 is true. Then it prints 2 and increased the value of I by 1. Now the I is 3. Again go back to the condition. 3 less than or equal 5 is true. Since the condition is true, the loop is still in execution. And the statement prints 3. And I++ increased the value of I by 1. Now the I is 4. Again, it checks the condition. 4 less than or equal 5 is true. Then the print statement prints 4 and I is increased by 1. Now the value of I is 5. 5 less than 5, the condition is true. Then the print statement prints 5. Then I is increased by 1. Now I became 6. Now the condition is false. Since the condition is false, the loop is terminated. Do while loop. Do while loop execution steps. When the program is in execution, directly the statements inside the loop are evaluated. Then the condition is checked. If the condition true, again the step 1 is executed. Otherwise, loop is terminated. This is a post-conditioning loop. Although the condition is true or false, this kind of loop is executed at least once. Example. First, a variable is declared. The variable is I, the type is int. The initialization of the variable, now I is 1. Directly, the statements inside the loop are executed without considering the condition. The print statement prints 1. Then the variable is increased by 1. Now I is 2. Then the program checks the condition. 1 less than or equal to 2 less than or equal 5 is true. Then the loop is executed. The print statement prints I as 2. Then I is increased by 1. Now I is 3. 3 less than or equal 5 is true. Again, the print statement prints 3. And I is increased by 1. Now I became 4. Inside the condition, 4 less than or equal 5 is true. Again, the print statement is executed. It prints 4. And the next statement, increment statement, is evaluated. I became 5. 5 less than or 5 is true. Then the print statement is executed again. It prints 5. And the I is increased by 1. Now I is 6. Now, inside the condition, 6 less than or equal 5 is false. It means the loop is terminated. Java for loop. For loop execution steps. When the program is in execution, the program first initialized a variable which is called the counter variable. Then the condition is checked. If the condition is true, step 3 is executed. Otherwise, the loop is terminated. If the step 3 is executed, then the increment or decrement operation is evaluated. Again, it checks the condition. If the condition is true, the step 3 is executed. Otherwise, the loop is terminated. Java example for a for loop. First, the declaration of the variable and the initialization is happened. Then the condition is checked. Here, I is 1. 1 less than or equal 5 is true. That means the condition is true. Then the statements inside the loop are evaluated. Here it prints 1. Then I is increased by 1. Now I is 2. 2 less than or equal 5 is true. Then the print statement prints I as 2. Then the increment operation is happened. I is 3. 3 less than or equal 5 is true. The print statement prints 3. Then it checks again the increment. Now I became 4. 4 less than or equal 5 is true. Then it prints 4. I is increased by 1. Now I became 5. 5 less than or equal 5 is true. Then again the loop is executed. It prints 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 less than or equal 5 is false. Now the loop is terminated. This is how Java loops are executing. Thank you for watching. Subscribe the Tech ICTN YouTube channel.